Good morning, everyone. Well, today I'm back with another layout for the Through the Seasons, and this was created by Jeanielinguine here on YouTube. Otherwise, you can also find her on Facebook at Crafting in the Girl Cave. And I'm doing another photo from my nephew's wedding, and so the paper I'm going to be using is Simple Vintage Winter Gardens, in keeping with the theme of the way the venue looked. And this is the back of that, and this is the front of it. Actually, which one is the, I can't tell which one's the back or the front. It's called Frosty Friends, and I don't see any peeps on it at all. So, and then I've also matted the picture in, it's called Blue Fleck, and it's by Susan Branch, and it's from, does it say the date on here? No, but it's very old. It's probably 24 years old. So this is what I've matted it in. And I'm gonna shoot for the middle of this page. And I guess I'm gonna start right in the middle because I'm gonna be adding this also. And you know how it's like I end up having to cut everything apart because I don't plan ahead. Okay, let's see. So I did plan a little bit of where I want this to go. And that's probably it right there. Nope, it's got to be lower. Maybe there. Thought I planned ahead. And I just laid I taped a picture down. Okay, I think that might be its spot. Okay, and I did mark my wood, but it's really hard to see after that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna measure where the center is, because I think that's about where I want it. Okay, to here. I need to go a little bit more to the left, because I want the picture kind of centered. Or very centered, not kinda. I don't know where I picked that up. Okay, let's see, 2 and there's 2 1/4. Nope, I gotta come over here more. 2 3/8. That should be good right there. Okay, now I can move that mark that obviously was not in the right place for the center. Okay. And I'm going to erase this little mark I got here too. So I marked it all up and still was wrong. Okay, so I am basically going to do the rest of it with embellishments. I mean, I just have the 2 papers, and then from there, it's just going to be embellishments. Okay, I walked off with my glue, but I found it again. Okay, so I'm going to use this little cut apart. Actually, it was in the bits and pieces, and it looks like a, excuse me, it looks like a library card, but it's got a little bird on it. And I'm gonna tuck it down in here. I'm not gonna tuck it down too far until I know every place else I'm putting something. Okay, you know how it is. I kind of get it where it's going, and And then I make sure it's in the right place. Hopefully, sometimes, you know, I still get down here and go, oh, that's not exactly where I wanted it. Okay, and then I have this fern or pine, whatever it would be called, and I'm gonna let it overlap onto the picture. Now the picture was one somebody else had taken in our group that they sent me a bunch of photos from the wedding, and I just love how this looked, and they had made it a black and white, which I probably wouldn't have changed it because now I'm really into color. I used to do black and white and sepia, but then it's like, you know, then I get to where it's like, oh, I would like to see them in color today, you know. So I don't change it very often, but I thought it looks kind of fitting to the place, even though I don't think it would have actually looked too much different just because of the way the venue looked. Okay, let's see, I've got my two. I'm having to layer it backwards from the way I actually laid it out. So I think that is where that will be going. And where's my other bird? Well, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna have this up here. And then I've got the bird from the foam stickers. And sometimes I get, you know, the whole layout done and forget to use the foam stickers or the brads. So I'm trying to pay really close attention to using all my favorite things. It's like I get very upset with myself if I don't remember to use what I've gotten. Okay, so then I'm adding one of the little birds. So far I have two birds. And then I have this little tab that says Love for Winter. Obviously, if you live in Wisconsin on purpose and get married in the winter in January, you must have a love for winter. Luckily, it wasn't that cold. Okay, and then I have this, again from the foam stickers. It says Love Never Melts. I thought this is perfect. And that's going to be my title. And then I have, let's see, I've got one of the chipboard, well, it's wood. My brain still isn't working properly. I have to think of what everything is. It's so funny how it's like so irritating how it's like I have to think about everything I'm doing. Okay, one of the wood pieces that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I love these. I want to put them on everything that oops, I got the piece of glue here. Okay, I want to put them on all my winter projects. I think they're so pretty. So I'm just going to get some glue here in the center. I'm going to put that, looks like right there. And then I have this snowflake from the bits and pieces. I think I'll just glue that one too. I'm going to turn that one this way. So sometimes I will usually put the snowflakes point up, otherwise 2 points to the sides. So they're still not in some different position. I like them still looking like they're lined up somehow. Okay, and then I have this little circular one from the sticker sheet. And I'm gonna do the same thing with that. Kind of line it up. And then over here I have another piece from the bits and pieces, another snowflake from the bits and pieces. Now, when we were up there, I don't think it snowed while we were there, but there was snow on the ground. And I know that I seen pictures where they had taken them in the snow, but pictures of them in the snow, but it must have been after we went in to the venue, because I did not see them get their pictures taken. Okay, and then I have a brad here, and it also has a snowflake on it. And I'm gonna put that right up here. Oh, can I pull it down a little bit, or is it too stuck? Oh, I guess that's where it's at. Okay, and this one I pulled it right off the plastic. I hate leaving the plastic behind because it's like there's no seeing it. Okay. And then I'm sticking another snowflake brad right down here by the birds. So I have like a corner cluster going on here. Now down here, I'm gonna build another cluster, but it's gonna be a little smaller. And I was gonna use the washi tape, but I'm working with blue here, so I didn't want to bring in, and actually a little bit of blue and a whole lot of browns and, you know, tiny bits of color. So I just didn't want to bring in that more color or whatever to it, so I decided to forgo that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this piece of pine here, and I'm curving it so it looks like it's kind of hanging. And then I have another, and I don't know if these are chickadees or what they are, but I'm gonna put that right over top of that and right on the corner. Again, I'm letting everything go into the picture. I mean, the place was very natural, so I kind of like it all together. Okay, do I want the best of time, the magic of winter, or the magic of winter, the best of times? I think I'm gonna do it that way. And this was the first part I actually pulled out, was the words. I thought, oh, that would work good for this day. And this wood grain is so pretty, and it's got like, it looks like they're stenciled snowflakes on them. So there's a lot of snowflakes in this layout, even before I started adding. Okay. And then I'm gonna add another wood snowflake. And now this side does not really have a wood grain, and so I'm flipping it over so I get the wood grain. And I wonder if I noticed that on that one. I don't remember seeing it like that. This one, it definitely shows a wood grain on the one side. And I'm probably out of camera, but I'm just gluing. Okay, and I'm gonna stick that right down here, so it's kind of going up into this little empty space. And then I have one of the snowflakes from the bits and pieces. And let's see here. Where does my little brown snowflake go? Okay, I only used the little brown snowflakes around the edges, but there was, I think there was blue ones or turquoise ones, but I'm trying to stay a little monochromatic with the exception of the little blue brads. So I'm adding another brad here. So now I have a triangle of brads. And then I have one snowflake that looks like it's in the middle of a wood medallion or something, which I thought was really pretty. They could have had more in there for me. I really like it. And then I have another wood piece, and this one does not show wood grain on either side. Huh. It's something that some do, some don't. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of dot around it because it's kind of not a whole lot of wood, or you know, it's very holy. Okay, so I'm putting that there, and then again I'm going to use this Wink of Stella and make them glittery like I did the last time. I loved it. Okay, that's working right away. So I'm just going to go over it and make it all glittery, and I will do that. I'll do it now, and then I'll do it again, you know, after I'm done with the video, so that it gets a double dose. And I didn't really plan any enamel dots. It probably doesn't need any. I think it looks like it's got everything it needs. And then I'll put, you know, it's their first dance, and then the date. And so I'm gonna finish glittering these, and I will have close-ups at the end, and then make sure you check out the other girls that are playing this. This is just a more relaxed one, so it's whenever somebody wants to post their through the seasons. And so I will see you tomorrow with something else. So have a great day, and remember to check everybody out. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.